What's up, y'all? The Vengelord here with our co-pilot, the Parallax. Jagex has just dropped the Sailing Alpha on us. I thought it'd be fun to sail away with my first YouTube video. Check it out. First thing that we need to know is how to get to the Sailing Alpha world. You have to be completely logged out of the game, and then go to one of these Sailing Alpha worlds and log in. So it's going to put you through a little client check. Super easy. Just gonna ask you if you can see a code just to make sure that you can play the alpha. After you finish that client check, you're going to import or make your own character. Just for the sake of funsies, I made myself a new character so he can look like Bird. So once you complete the Pandemonium quest, you'll be, like in most Old School RuneScape quests, you dropped off at the bar. So here at the bar, that's the main portion of the quest line here. But I'm not going to share any spoilers, so good luck. Let's get into the skill. Right over here on the docks of the Pandemonium, we find ourselves with Junior Jim. Junior Jim is where you're going to get most of your ship stuff from, including the ships. So if you trade Junior Jim, he'll show you the two that we have available to us in the alpha. We have the raft, which looks like it's going to cost 1,000 coins, but in the alpha, he gives you everything for free. What a nice guy. And then we also have the basic small boat. Supposed to be 10k, but again, alpha. So let's go take a look at what they look like. Check out the raft first. Just a small little raft. Nothing fancy. So using the gangplank feature, we can get on and see that we have a facility hotspot. Now on the raft, you only get one space. So just go ahead and pick whatever you're going for. Let's go check out the larger boat, which is a little more exciting. All you got to do, come back here to Junior Jim, and you customize your boat. And we can go over here, hop on the boat, check out these facility hotspots. So we can get ourselves a wind catcher to increase speed, an anchor that will allow us to stop immediately, a cargo hold, which is like required, and a cannon, which is not available in the alpha. You can build it, but you can't use it. Bronze salvaging hook, which you use to bring up salvage, and the iron salvage hook. Let me show you the boat schematics. This is where we are going to upgrade the hull for the sail. Because it's the alpha, they give us a whole crate, a whole supply crate right here. So if we want to make the chest, let's grab us some nails and some planks. And here we go. Building the cargo hold. Pretty easy. Oh, construction level, let's go. Then let's also build the bronze salvage hook. Need 3 bronze bars, rope, 3 planks. Grab the 3 bronze bars, rope, 3 planks. We already have the nails on us because they stack. We did try out the cannon the other day, but yeah, you can't use it in the alpha, so it just looks pretty. Also build the wind catcher. We'll need 1,000 air runes and a hefty amount of the steel bars, 10 of them. Grab these 10 steel bars and the air runes. Cool. Alright, looks like we are ready to set sail. So when you're ready to set sail, you just hand it over to the gangplank, and you get to choose which boat you want, but they have to be in the port that you're in. So we'll just check out the raft first, show you guys what the raft looks like. Must go to the helm, click navigate helm, click on set sails, You can do that from the sail itself, or you can click it over here. Navigation took me a second to figure out, but just click in a direction, you'll head that direction until you run into something, pretty much. Because it's alpha, there's still a lot of room to get stuck. So make sure that you kind of pay attention a little bit. But we want to go on the big ship. We just fixed it up. Check it out. Here we are on the big ship. All of the amenities. Of course, we have our salvaging hook. You can just use in order to salvage boats and different things. The cargo hold here is pretty unique because it has all of our charting tools. So you can choose to pick them out one by one, or you can just take all. Have yourself a spyglass, current duck, anti-rust tonic, deep sea helmet, and a deep sea apparatus, as well as our captain's log. This is also where you'll store the cargo when you're doing any of the Courier quests. Let's go grab us a Courier quest, show you guys what it's all about. So we go to the notice board here. They have plenty of different types. So the one that we're worried about right now is the Courier quest. The wanted quests are not available in the alpha right now. So all you have to do is click on the Courier quest. Destination is Port Sarim. Cargo location is the Pandemonium. That's where we're at. And we're carrying some raw fish. So we'll select that one. Just do the one, just to show it off. Come right here. Pick yourself up the cargo. Run it over to the ship. Board the gangplank. Board previous boat, which is our large one. You can actually right-click the basic cargo hold and quick deposit. Thank you, Brass, for teaching me that. Then all you have to do is grab the helm. Set sail. As you can see by the map, Port Sarim is going to be just north of us. You have to do a little bit of dodging. Nothing too crazy. All the navigation here is pretty simplest. Some of you may have noticed the timer off on the left. That is going to tell you when you need to trim the sails. Trimming the sails will give you some sailing XP and a boost. Definitely try and remember to trim your sails. This is actually a pretty neat part. When you come up to a dock, you can click on Dock Buoy. And Dock Buoy will now be your return point if you are to abandon ship or wreck or anything along that. So whenever you go down in your ship, you'll wash up on shore at the last place that you click to the Dock Buoy. So welcome to Port Sarim, everybody. We're going to... Oh, I did it. I did it. And you'll probably do it too, but it's okay. We got off the ship without our cargo. Let's go ahead and grab our cargo. Up on the gangplank. Let's go turn it in. Now over here there will be a little drop-off place. There we go, deposit cargo. There we go, mission complete. Get some random stuff and some sailing XP, nothing really too crazy. Here we got 3 sapphires. It is what it is. But do be careful, I did find a bug where if you grab 2 cargo, whenever you deliver, you're going to have to deliver both before you get your payout. So make sure that you only grab 1. And while you are sailing away, you can leave the helm. Go open up your cargo. And operate your wind catcher. But you won't be able to steer if you're not at the helm. Another great part of this is that there's no collision. Sure, if there was a collision mechanics in Old School RuneScape, we'd have some sort of Habbo Hotel incident. It appears we may have found where to salvage. Maybe not. Okay, that's fine, that's fine. So it appears that we become stuck. So what do you guys do when you get stuck? Just back on up. Navigate to the helm. Hit that good old reverse button. Get out of here, alright? Stop the boat. Set your sails. Let's go. I think we found somewhere to use the spyglass. Ah, here we go. We're coming up on one of the lookout places. So at these, you set your boat on them. You look through the spyglass. Lava? Hey, there we go. Got the good view of the Karamja volcano from the north. That's how you use the spyglass. You just gotta look out for these little sparkly sections there. Let's get on the helm. See what else we can find. Ah, we've come up on a shipwreck. It'll be my first time doing one of these. Let's check it out. See what we can't pull up. Did we just go over here to our salvaging hook? Ah, it's already been plundered. Damn. Here's the second shipwreck that we're coming up on. See if we can actually plunder from this one. Wow. Of course, we don't have the sailing level. It's okay. Plundering shipwrecks are going to be part of sailing. So I'm looking forward to it. We're coming up on to where Treacherous lives. This is one of the neater parts that I think Jagex put in. It's actually treacherous waters. So as you're going through, you're getting hit by storms. Little whirlpools are messing you up. And what they're going to do with it, I believe you can play it now at level 30. It's called the Barracuda Trials. It's going to be a mini game where you try and smuggle goods through Treacherous' territory. Sounds like a fun time. Something that makes it a little easier that I thought was a really good part of the Jagex team is you can recall and send your ships. So let's say I'm in Port Sarum. Because they added those fun guys to let us go from port to port for the alpha. Hopefully they'll stick around. I can actually go to somebody. Oops. Portmaster? No, not Portmaster. My bad. Shipwright. Go to Shipwright Sam. And I need Seagull to go away. Come on, Seagull. Get out of here. Alright. That hate crime? I don't know. Most of us don't like seagulls anyway. So we can retrieve boat. Remember, we're at Port Sarum. Our basic small boat is in Musa Point. We can recall that. Normally 1,000. But since we're an alpha, free. So he goes ahead and calls the port wizard. And the port wizard will teleport our boat. So if there's one boat that you really want to use, but it's at a different port or something along those lines, you can just have the port wizard go ahead and recall it for you. No big deal, just a little bit of cash. And here we are with our boat in Port Sarum. And I think overall, this sailing is going to turn out to be something fun that we can all do. I know that everybody was a little worried about it turning into... it should have been a mini game, not a skill. But there's just so much involvement. And I know that there's things that I haven't covered. Because there's just so much to find out. And all of these new islands that they've added. We go look at Dognose Island. We have this massive Great Conch Island. Of course, we're limited because of the alpha. But there's just so much that they've added. And they've actually named all the ocean. So we're not really sure what this has to hold. But fishing shoals, other ports. This is a very exciting time to be part of the game. And I don't know about anybody else, but I'm super excited for it. Hey, looks like there's a shipwreck here. Oh, it's already been plundered. We found another one. Let's hope it's not plundered yet. Nope, plundered. I'm sure everybody wants to know what happens when you die. Let's go ahead and sail around Treacherous's area. Get a little beat up by the storms, the rocks, clouds. Pretty much anything that can hurt us to show you guys the death mechanics that are going to happen here. If you guys don't know, I normally play an Ultimate Iron Man. The death mechanics are very part how we play the game. But unfortunately, we don't get a lot of answers with how sailing is going to affect the UIM just yet. Hopefully, it's something that we can work with. I know Jagex will not fail us, I hope. Yeah. 20 health left. Head right for that whirlpool. Here we go. It does play the death mechanic music, but as you guys can see, we still have all of our stuff. Even the those 2 sapphires that we got earlier. So we do get sent back to the last place that we clicked on the docking buoy. And then when you go to board your own boat, capsized. But right now we can only use the raft. It's okay, because our good buddy Junior Jim can retrieve capsized boat for us. Of course, for a fee. Normally $1,500, but in the alpha, no big deal. Get ourselves the Port Wizard Peter. Shazam! Our boat is back. I imagine it's probably going to work like a death mechanic, but we don't really have 100% answer yet, I don't believe. If I'm wrong, please let me know. Anyway, this was my look at the new sailing skill. If you guys liked my video, please give me a comment. Let me know if you hated it. Also, let me know. My first YouTube video that I have ever made. I do stream on Twitch. Same name, The Vengelord. Come check me out. Normally live Sunday through Wednesday, Thursday, something like that. I'll keep you guys posted. Thanks for watching my video. See y'all later.